Good morning and welcome to Jathika Pasala English program. So, Nirmala Madam is here with us today. How are you, Nirmala Madam?
Very good. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, what are we going to discuss? Ada monawada අපි සාකච්ඡා කරන්නේ?
Something very important, a writing activity. So, my dear children, today I am going to discuss a very important writing activity. We are going to write notes, notices, invitations, announcements and emails as well. So, I think this is a very important lesson, yes, because you have been learning these things and you know that in the O-level paper also there is one question based on this.
Yes. So, writing skills.
Writing skills, improve. Short writing.
Right. අපි යනවා in focus segment එකට.
Yes. So, before starting the lesson, I want you to see some sample activities, sample notes, notices, so you will get an idea. Right. So, let us see the first one. It's a note. Okay. So, this is the competency that we are going to test. How to use English creatively and innovatively in written communication. So, we test your ability to use English innovatively and creatively. You are free to create, you have to be creative, you can write on your own things, but using the guidelines given. And so, this is a descriptive test, that is the text type. So, let us see.
Right. එතකොට නිර්මලා මිස් දැන් අපි මේ කතා කරන්න යන්නේ ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව නිර්මාණශීලීව සහ නව්‍යතාවයකින් යුතුව sannivedanaya සඳහා අදහස් හුවමාරු කිරීම සඳහා පාවිච්චි කිරීම. ඕක තමයි ඉතින් ටිකක් අලුත් වචන වලින් අපි කිව්වේ.
මෙහෙමයි ඉතින් අපි ඇත්තටම දරුවෝ ඉගෙනගත්ත දේ ප්‍රයෝජනයක් තියෙන මේක තමයි ප්‍රයෝජනේ. ඔයගලට හදිසියකට කෙටි නෝටිස් එකක් ලියන්න, දැන්වීමක් ලියන්න, announcement එකක් කොහොමද ලියන්නේ කියන එක මේ ප්‍රායෝගිකව ඔයගල ඉගෙනගත්ත දේ practice කරන්න තමයි මේ lesson එකෙන් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ.
Right. නිර්මලා මිස් අපිට පොඩ්ඩක් මේක පැහැදිලි කරලා දෙන්නකෝ මේ format එකයි මේකයි විස්තරේ.
Now I'm not going to discuss now, but you can see this is a short notice. Note. It is written by Akalanka to his mother. I'm going to the bookshop with my friend Anusha to buy Vendor of Sweets book that my teacher told me to buy. I will return home by 4 p.m. Very brief note.
ඒ කියන්නේ නිර්මලා මිස් දැන් නෝට් එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ බොහොම කෙටියෙන් එකක් අදහසක් හෝ දෙකක්
අනිත් එක අපි මේ බොහොම personal
දෙයක්. ඒ කියන්නේ ප්‍රසිද්ධිය නෙමෙයි දෙන්නේ
අපි හදිසියකට මොනවා හරි ලියන දෙයක්
තමයි නෝට් එකක්.
නෝටිස් එකක් කියන්නේ.
එතකොට මෙතන දෙන්නෙක් ඉන්නවා.
ඔව්. අපි ඒවා පස්සේ discuss කරමු.
Okay.
The next one a notice. Now see the format. The coaching camp organized by the sports unit of Pubudu Vidyalaya will be held on 15th August at the school grounds from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Students from grade 6, 7, 8 and 9 can join. Please give your names to the class teacher before 10th 8th 2020. It's written by Master in Charge Cricket.
Okay, we are not going to discuss this.
Okay. just an idea. You can get an idea, and this is an invitation. So here, Youth Club of Central College invites. They are presenting annual concert, and the concert has a name. A date is there, time is there, and they invite all the students, teachers, parents to witness the show.
So, මේක ආරාධනයක්.
ආරාධනා පත්‍රයක්. This is an announcement. Of course, announcements you don't write, but you just make them. So here an announcement, short announcement. You may hear a lot of announcements in the school also, and in railway stations, bus stations, you can hear those announcements. So here a municipal council is announcing that there is a water supply cut in Colombo municipal area. These are common things, children. You hear those things. Sometimes they announce, they make these public announcements sometimes.
නිවේදනයක්.
Yes. Okay, let us move on to the next one. This is an email. Actually, this is the new format. Because of this advancement of technology, you send your notes, your messages through email. So there's also nothing much, only this format is there that you have to follow.
Right.
Right. So those
Next,
are the
yes.
things that we are going to discuss today.
Okay. Now we are moving on to grammar in action segment.
It's more in detail actually.
දැන් අපි grammar in action මොනවද අපි action එකට ගන්නෙ?
Yes, what you have learned, now you are going to put into practice.
Practice, okay.
Right.
Writing notes.
Yes, that is the first thing. Now children, I will tell you what we expect in writing a note, right? And the first thing is, we have to know that notice is a brief message. It's very brief, very short. අපි ගොඩාක් දේවල් ලියන්නේ හදිසි පණිවිඩයකට තමයි අපි නෝට් එකක් ලියන්නේ. And you need to include only what is necessary. You don't write unnecessary things. How are you? And those things are not necessary.
දැන් අපි මේ නෝට් එකක් ගැන
අපි නෝට් එකක් ගැන කතා
කරන්නේ. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා කතා කරන්න එපා කිව්වනේ දැන් කතා කරන්න.
Right, okay.
හරි.
Now endearments are not necessary. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් my dear එහෙම කියලා අපි පටන් ගන්නවා. අපි මේකෙදි එච්චර මේක අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. පුළුවන් පාවිච්චි කරන්න. Receiver and a sender are inserted. There should be a person to write and to whom. Right.
එතකොට නිර්මලා මැඩම් මේකේ ලකුණු කීයක් විතර හම්බ වෙනවද මේ ටික පහක් නේද?
ඔය ටිකට හරි ලේසියෙන් ගන්න පුළුවන් ලකුණු පහ. මොකද මේ ප්‍රශ්නේදී ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපිට guidelines දෙනවා. So you have to follow the guidelines and write them. So now let us go. Let us take the same.
Right. Okay.
What I have.
I was eagerly waiting to discuss this.
Yes. Right. Now I will tell you what is there. This was written to mother, and I'm going to the bookshop with my friend Anusha to buy the vendor of sweets book that my teacher told me to buy. I will return home by 4 p.m. This was written by Akalanka. Now see, it's a sudden decision because the friend might have come home, so he wanted to put a note to mother, otherwise mother might be wondering where the son has gone, right? So he has mentioned that why. I'm going to the bookshop, where mother should know, where with my friend to buy the book vendor of sweets that my teacher told me to buy. And then he has mentioned, I will return home by 4 p.m. in case mother, like she must be worried where the son has gone. So you can see it's very personal, and son has written to the mother, and very simple message is there.
එතකොට නිර්මලා මිස් දැන් මේකේ පේන විදිහට හරිම සිම්පල් විදිහට ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. මෙතන පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්නේ I am going to the bookshop. present continuous පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙනවා. මොකද නෝට් එකක් ලියද්දී අපිට හදිසියෙන්නේ ලියන්නේ.
අපිට ඒක ප්ලෑන් කරලා ලියන එක නේ. අපිට මම මේ කරන්න යන දෙයක් ගැන තමයි
ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට මෙතන I will කියලා I will return home by 4 pm මම එනවා කියන එක බොහොම කෙටියෙන් ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට පුතේ දුවේ මතක තියාගන්න මේ වගේ නෝට් එකක් ලියද්දී මේකේ ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරන්න ඕන කරුණු මේකේ එකතු කරන්න ඕන කරුණු ඕගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නය දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒක නෝට් එක ලියලා ඉවරනාට පස්සේ මේ ටික එකතු වෙලා තියෙනවද කියලා බලන්න, හොඳින් ලියලා තියෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. මේ දේවල් වලට තමයි ලකුණු හම්බ වෙන්නේ.
අපි ගොඩක් වෙලාවට දැන් ওই නෝටිස් ලියනවා යාළුවෙක් පන්ති ආවේ නැත්තම් එයාට හදිසි පණිවිඩයක් දෙන්න. ඒ වගේ හරිම ප්‍රැක්ටිකල් දේවල් වලට තමයි අපි මේ නෝට්ස් එහෙම ලියන්නේ. සමහරවිට අපි ගෙදරකට යනවා යාළුවා හම්බ වෙන්න. යාළුවා නැහැ. ඒතකොට ටක් ගාලා අපි නෝට් එකක් ලියලා ඒක පෝස්ට් බොක්ස් එකට හරි දාලා ඒක එහා ගෙදරට හරි තියලා
යනවා. දැන් ඕක වෙනුවට නිර්මලා මැඩම් ඇත්තම කියනවා නම් ඕක වෙනුවට වෙන්නේ ටෙක්ස්ට් එකක් යවන එක. ස්මාර්ට් ෆෝන් එකෙන් ටෙක්ස්ට් එකක් යවන එක තමයි වෙන්නේ. නමුත් අපිට මේක විභාගයේ මේ ෆෝමැට් එක බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. හැබැයි මේ ෆෝමැට් එක අපේ දූල පුතාලා ෆලෝ කරද්දී සමහරක් වෙලාවට මෙතනදී ස්පෙලිං මිස්ටේක් එකක් වුණොත් ලකුණු කැපෙනවද?
මෙහෙමයි. අපි දැන් ඕකට ලකුණු දෙන්නේ 2 marks for content and 3 for language. So then for language mistakes, spellings, punctuation,
grammar
and yes.
Yeah. ඒවට ලකුණක් කැපෙන්න ඉඩ තියෙනවා ඒකින්ද.
හැබැයි අපේ content එක හැමම තියෙනවා නම් ඒ 2 marks
දෙන්න වෙනවා.
අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම අපි දෙනවා. ඔයගලගේ අපි එතෙන්දි grammar බලන්නේ නැහැ. We check only your context.
හැබැයි ලකුණු දෙකයි.
ලකුණු දෙකයි.
Right.
Right.
And
now this is a sample, right? So we'll just see how we can write. You borrowed your friend's English book and promised to return it. Okay, so you got your friend's book and you promise, but you are sick and you cannot go to school. Send the book through your sister with a note. These are very practical things, Terence, because normally these things are happening, right? So you take the friend's book, promise to bring it tomorrow, but unfortunately you become sick. So you quickly write a message and send it through your sister. Right. Now, when you get a question like this, children, very first thing you have to do is you have to underline the important points here, what you have to include in the message. Right. Now, here you can see you have borrowed the English book. That is important. Then the fact that you are sick, that's why you can't come, right? And then you are sending it through your sister. Right, so let us see. Right, so you can see the important points. You are sick, English book, and you are sending through your sister.
These are the three main points.
Points that you have to include.
Right.
Right. So Melanie, the name of you can just write any name. I'm not coming to school because I am not well. Now, Terence, sir, now we have taken it from the question.
Yeah.
You are sick. You are sick. I have changed it. I am not coming to school because I'm
not well.
sick. Right.
I'm not well. Yes.
You can write I'm sick as well.
Yeah.
I'm sending now your book, right? I'm sending your book, your English book with my sister. Thank you very much for the book. So you can, out of politeness, you can write something like that additionally because you need about 40 to 50 words. Then you can write additional things.
ඒකත් හොඳ අදහසක්. word count එකක්
count එක
අහනවා.
බලන්න ඕනේ. මොකද content එකේදී අපිට ඒකත් ලකුණු අර දෙක ඇතුලේ ඒකත් බලපානවා.
සමහරක් වෙලාවට මේ note එකේදී ඇත්තටම දරුවෝ කරන්නේ වචන 50ට 60ට වැඩි කියන එක. වැඩිපුර ලකුණු ගන්න කියලා. හැබැයි ඒකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන බොහොම වටිනා කියන කාලය නැති වෙන එක තමයි වෙන්නේ. අදාළ තොරතුරු ටික විතරක් ලියනවා නම් ඒක හොඳටම සෑහෙනවා.
දැන් බලන්න අපි මෙතනින් අරගෙන තියෙන්නේ අමුතුවෙන් දේවල් මහ ගොඩක් අරගෙන නැහැ. මේ ඇතුළෙන්ම තමයි අපි හදාගෙන තියෙන්නේ. So that is why I am telling you children this is easy because this is a guided writing activity. ඕගොල්ලන්ව guide කරලා තියෙනවා. කොහොමද ලියන්නේ? අවශ්‍ය guidelines ටික දීලා තියෙනවා. So I think this is an easy question.
Right, okay.
Right.
Next we have another one.
Yes, another one. Your friend has invited you to join his family trip. Write a note to accept the invitation. Include the following. Thank him for inviting you. Promise to bring something. Now, as I told you, first thing you have to do is highlight or underline what is important. Right? Your friend has invited you to join the family trip.
මෙතන අපි highlight කරලා තියෙනවා නේද?
And you have to write the note to accept the invitation. So accepting, then you have definitely you have to say thank you because you are invited. Then thank you for your invitation to join you, and then date. You can write a date on, put a date.
Right.
And let us put a date there. Right. On your family trip. Yes. Right. On your family trip. I'm very happy to join you and your family. I will bring, because promise to bring something. So you can write, I will bring some food. I will bring some games. Right. So I just use here my guitar because it's a trip and you're going to enjoy. So I will bring my guitar when I come to your place. And it was written by Raj. Now see, two names. You are addressing to Mahesh. It's written by Raj. And we have included, thank him for inviting you. First point there. Thank you for your invitation to join you on your family trip. That you took it from the top part of your question, right? Thank you for inviting me to join your family trip. Then I'm happy to join you and your family. That is an additional information because normally you're very happy to receive such an invitation.
Right.
And then promise to bring something is there in the second line. I will bring my guitar when I come to your place. So no unnecessary information, only what is necessary there.
All the points are included.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Right. Now these are some workbook activities. You have to go through them and do them. Right. I have just searched some relevant activities. This was Unit 6, Activity 8.
This is from our school workbook.
School workbook.
Right. Okay.
Next
Shall
one.
we read that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I
so
think.
they will get an idea. Your class teacher has informed the class that grade 11 students have to sign the application forms for the GCE O-level examination tomorrow. Your best friend is absent and is not aware of the fact. Write a note informing him or her about it. See, very practical things, these things are happening. So you can use the information here and compose your note.
Right.
Let us move on to the next one. Now this is Unit 6, Activity 9. This is also from the workbook. A friend of yours has invited you to his or her birthday party. Write a note thanking him/her for the invitation. Express regret for not being able to attend the party. You have to give a reason as well. Now earlier one, you accept the invitation, but here you have to decline. You can't come, right, to the birthday party, but you have, if there's an invitation, definitely you have to thank the person for the invitation.
What are the main points here?
Thank him for the invitation. So definitely you have to thank him. Thank you very much for the invitation, and express your regret. I'm sorry, I'm unable to attend your birthday party, because then you give a reason.
Yes.
Right? You may be going somewhere. It should be a valid reason, children. Right. Okay, so these are homework for you all. You all can do them at home.
Yes. Right, writing notices.
Now let us move on to another very important thing.
Listen. Then notices නිකන් එක වගේමනේ.
එක වගේ වුණාට වෙනස් ආකාර දෙකකට අපි පාවිච්චි කරලා note එක, it's a personal thing.
දෙන්නෙක් අතර වෙන.
This is an official thing.
Right.
Right. So let us consider what is to be there in a notice. It is the official way of informing many people about something. Now there are only one person, you write a note for one person, but here for many people you can convey a message. And it should be brief and clear, because at a glance you have to read what is important. There is a sender who is writing, and title of the sender can be included. කවුද මේක යවන්නේ කියන එක අපිට අතුලත් කරන්න පුළුවන්. Date should be included. Right. Now let us see an example, the previous one I showed you. So remember, the very first thing you have to write note is on top. Now on a note, we did not write that. The coaching camp organized by the sports unit of Pubudu Vidyalaya will be held on 15th August 2020 at the school grounds from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Students from grades 6, 7, 8 and 9 can join. Please give your names to the class teacher before 10th 8, 2020. This was written by Master in Charge Cricket. And it was written on 5th 8th 2020.
දැන් මේකෙත් අපිට වැදගත් වෙන කරුණු ටික ටක් highlight කරමුනේ.
Notice එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ලියන්න ඕනේ.
Date, who is authorized.
Yes. And ඊට පස්සේ සාමාන්‍ය ගොඩක් වෙලාට where, when කියන එක තියෙනවා. දැන් මේක දරුවනේ මේකෙත් අපි දෙවිදියකට පුළුවන්. මම මේ තමයි short way. අපි සාමාන්‍ය මේක පැරග්‍රාෆ් එකක් විදිහටත් අපි on, at, from කියන එක පැරග්‍රාෆ් එකක් විදිහට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි මම ළමයින්ට ඇඩ්වයිස් කරනවා මේ විදිහට ලිව්වා නම් ඕගලන්ට ඒ ලකුණු ටික වැරද්දක් ග්‍රැමටිකලි වැරද්දක් වෙන්නේ නැතුව ලියා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි කියලා. ඒකයි මම මේ ක්‍රමය ඔයගලන්ට පෙන්නන්නේ.
එතකොට වාක්‍යයක් ලියලා ග්‍රැමර් වර්ධින එකට වඩා මේක ක්‍රමය හොඳයි. Okay, right.
Right. Now let us see how we can form a notice out of these jumbled sentences and phrases. Aesthetic unit. A meeting will be held. Notice. At the Western Music Room. The aesthetic unit of Ruhunu Vidyalaya hopes to enroll new members to the Western Band at 2 p.m. Students who like to join the Western Band from grade 9 and 10 can join the meeting on 22nd July, teacher in charge and a date. Can you tell me, Terence, what is the very first thing that we can write?
One.
Very good. You had to write notice on top.
Yes.
Then what should be the second one? Who is inviting? Who is writing this? Who has organized? Aesthetic unit of?
The aesthetic unit of
Ruhunu Vidyalaya hopes to enroll new members to the, that is the main idea.
Second.
Yes. And what are they organizing? Because
a meeting will be held.
A meeting. They are going to have a meeting. Then time. Can you remember time?
Yes. Then it should be
date, time, venue.
Not right. We'll say first the date. Yes. 4.
Right.
And time. 5.
I think normally we write venue and after that we write the time.
So
22nd is correct. That is number 4.
Number 4.
That is the date. And then place Western Music Room at the Western Music Room. Fourth one. On top.
On top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay.
Okay. Right. And then the time.
Right. 6.
Okay. And your message. You can join. Who can join? Students who like to join the Western Band from grade, not all, only from grade 9 and 10 can join the meeting.
Right.
I think we have, and then the person, teacher in charge has written that.
The last one.
And the date.
Here you have.
And teacher in charge, and underneath we can write aesthetic unit. Let us see. I think I have made a slide on that also.
Right. Okay.
Right. Now see. Notice is there. The coaching camp organized by the sports unit of Pubudu Vidyalaya. I think this is the, this is the previous one.
Right. But you can include all the things are there.
Yes, this is the same format and we'll move on to the next one. Right, notice on top.
Yes.
The aesthetic unit of Ruhunu Vidyalaya hopes to enroll new members to the Western Band.
A meeting will be held on 22nd of July at the Western Music Room at 2 p.m. Students from grade 9 and 10 who like to join the Western Band can join the meeting.
It is written by teacher in charge, aesthetic unit, and the date is written. Now see the format. Normally you have to have somebody to like why, what is this? This is the aesthetic unit. They want new band members and they are going to have a meeting. And then on, at. Now for this we can write from 2 p.m. onwards. Or we can write from 4 to 6 like that. We can change.
Okay, right.
Right. Now these are additional activities from your workbook. This is unit 1, activity 3.
Right. Imagine you are the secretary of the Environment Society of your school. You have invited headquarters inspector of the nearest police station to speak about vandalism at your next meeting. Write a notice to inform this to the students, include the necessary details.
Yes.
Then කාටද මේක ලියන්න ඕනේ? ලියන්නේ කවුද? ලියන්නේ
secretary of the Environmental Society.
කාටද?
To the students, to inform
speech
to
එකක්
the
ගැන.
students. Right? And it is about speech by police
inspector.
HQI of the nearest police station to talk on vandalism. Right? So you are included you are asked to attend the meeting.
Right. Okay.
So I think you can do it when we look at the format.
Right. And
Next
the next
one, Unit 2, Activity 11. Write a notice to be displayed on the school notice board informing the hike and inviting the staff, parents and students to witness the commencement of the hike. Actually, there is a previous activity about that children are organizing a hike, and then after that this is the extension of that activity, that you have planned the hike and you have to invite the parents, teachers and your other friends also to come and see the commencement, the start of their hike.
Okay.
There's another one in the revision point, revision 1, 8th one. You lost your sports bag in the playground after sports practices. Write a notice to display in the school notice board. Use about 50 words. Include the following information: a description of the bag, date it was lost, the contents, where it should be returned if found. Now children, here you can use the previous knowledge, the lesson that we discussed, describing things, right? How to describe your bag, because this is a personal thing. You lost your bag, but still you are going to write, put up a notice so that if somebody found it, they could return it to you. So you can see, you have to mention what is lost. I lost my sports bag, where? In the playground. And so you have to say, you have to describe your bag, what shape, what color, and the contents, what were inside, right? And where should it be returned if found? To whom should you return? Your class or your class teacher, you can write.
So this is a lost and found notice.
Yes, it's a different type of a notice.
Next we have writing invitations.
Actually, invitations had not come, right? But this comes under this creatively writing something, all right? So we thought of teaching you that also, because you never know, right? So this is I think everyone knows, everyone has seen a wedding invitation, right? We are not going to write about wedding invitations, so we will move on to the other one. Okay. So invitation is an official document. It's very official, very formal, and event, date, time, place, they have to be included. There is a one sender, or there can be many senders. Date of writing, can invite an individual or many people, right? Okay, and this is also a very commonly used thing in schools. We write lot of invitations for different occasions. We have prefix investiture, we have prize givings, so lot of invitations. So this is very useful for you all. Right, so let us see the previous, okay. Let us see a slide, what I had included previously.
Previously, okay, we'll go to the previous.
No, it is this one, but
right.
The previous slide, can you remember that I mentioned you that I would explain them later?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so next slide please. All right. Now here it is an invitation. The Youth Club of Central College proudly presents the annual concert Talents of Youth on Friday the 3rd of August 2020 at Tower Hall from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. All the students, teachers and parents are invited to witness the show. Organizing committee, youth club and the date. Right, so this is the format. School is there. Right? Who is inviting?
And the
invitation should be written on top. Youth Club of the Central College. See how they are presenting, proudly presents, right? They are, what is it? Annual concert, and there is a name also. They put names also. And then on, at, from, again on Friday at Town Hall. They are from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.
So you have
And
the
now
date
the
here.
invitation. All the students, teachers and parents are invited for what? To witness the show. Invitation is to witness the show. And here children, I told you, either one person or many people can invite. Here the body of the organizing committee, right, they are inviting this.
Yes.
And you have to put the date here.
As well.
Yes.
Right. Okay. We
Right.
have.
Now let us see what how we can fill this.
The
Now
English.
this is English Day. The English, normally the English Day is organized by English Literary Association. So remember, right? English Literary Association of, put a school, your school, right? Ananda Vidyalaya. How do they invite? Cordially, with warmly, that they are, you can write warmly, cordially, right? Invites. Why invites? Because English Literary Association is one body. If they are the students are inviting, then it should be cordially invite, because it's plural. They are inviting all the teachers to the English Day on the date, at the school main hall, at the time. And you can write additional information like chief guest. Normally it's a very formal thing to include the chief guest's name. The chief guest will be Dr. Anil Gamagi, and you have to describe who this person is. Senior lecturer of University of Kelaniya.
Right.
And then this was written by Secretary, English Literary Association, and the date is there.
ඇත්තටම දැන් මේක ඕන වෙන්නේ විභාගයට විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඉස්කෝලේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රිෆෙට් ගිල්ඩ් එකේ ඉන්නවා නම් මීඩියා යුනිට් එකේ ඉන්නවා නම් මේ ඉන්විටේෂන් එකක් අනිවාර්යෙන්. ඉතින් පුතේ දුවේ පොඩ්ඩක් සිංහලෙන් අපි ඔව් විස්තර කරමු පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්විටේෂන් එකක් කියලා අපි මුලින්ම නෝටිස් එකේ වගේම ලියනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඩේට් එක, ඊට පස්සේ ප්ලේස් එක, ටයිම් එක මෙන්න මේ විදිහට අපි ලකුණු කරනවා. ඇඩිෂනල් ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් වැඩිපුර තොරතුරුත් එක්ක අපි කවුද ප්‍රධාන ආරාධිත අමුත්ත වගේ තොරතුරු සහ අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම කවුද මේ ඉන්විටේෂන් එක කරන්නේ කියන එක නැත්නම් ඕතරයිස් පර්සන් කියන එක අපි දක්වන්නත් අවශ්‍යයි.
තව විදිහකට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අපි කලින්ම පටන් ගත්ත කවුද මේක කරන්නේ කියලා අන්තිමට ඉන්වයිට් කරනවා. සමහර වෙලාවට අපිට මේක අනිත් පැත්තට කරන්න පුළුවන්. You are invited to this and then come down. I will show you another one like that also.
Yes.
Right. Now this is the format, right? Who invites? Then you have to write the Literary Association, the Science Society, Multimedia Club, something like that. And then how invites? How? Cordially, gracefully. Then for whom? To whom? Then for what? Then when? Where, then the chief guest designation and address. Right. Let us move on to the next one. This is another one, what I told you right now here. Annual prize giving of Mahanama College will be held on Thursday from 1 p.m. onwards at the college auditorium. Chief guest will be Dr. Udesh Pereira. Here additional information, please be seated by 1 p.m. Right.
Okay.
Right. Now here, now we are moving to announcement, right? So here you can see this on your workbook. Can you touch the screen so we can? Okay. Students of all the grade 10 classes are asked to gather in the main hall soon after this period for a brief meeting with the principal. You can hear those things every time in your school, different types of announcements. Right, let us move on to the other announcement. Okay, so this is also I have taken from your workbook. This is Unit 2, Activity 7. Use the above announcement as a model and write a new announcement with the words, phrases given in the following blocks. Now see, committee members of English Literary Association requested be present at 1:35 be present, special meeting to discuss annual English Day celebrations. Let us see how we can write an announcement out of this.
Right.
Yes. Committee members of the English Literary Association are requested to be present in the English language room at 1:35 p.m. for a special meeting to discuss the annual English Day celebrations. Very brief.
Yes.
Right.
So,
there are some more activities, children. You can do those things. This is from Unit 2, Activity 8. There are some situations. Can we see those situations? Sir?
Yes.
Right. So, one is at a railway station. Train is delayed. So, you have to announce the name, designation, platform, delay, time of arrival, departure. This is very practical. You have seen very the drawing way how they announce in stations.
Yes, yes.
And then the second one at an airport, announce the flight number, boarding time and the gate number. Third one, at a carnival, bag is missing, special features, hand over to that if found.
Lost and found.
Lost and found thing. Another one, public addresses through the public address system. You have to invite all the villagers for a community service project. Event, date, time, venue, participants, organizers. These are very practical things, what you have heard, right? So, please write. Now you have time. So, take them, take the guidelines and try to write more announcements.
And next we are moving to O-level questions.
Yes. Now, you may wonder, right, what we learn, how to put them into practice. Now, here you can see, as I told you children, we have only notes and notices appeared in O-level paper so far. Now, this one, test 6, 2015 and 18 notes had come. So, then 2016, 17, 19 notices. So, it can be either a notice or a note, because you can't predict. Normally, it's alternately 1 year note, another year notice. But here you can't predict, because 2015 and 17 notice, 18 again, and then 18, 19 together, you got a notice. So, you have to prepare for both children.
දෙකටම ලෑස්ති වෙන්න අවශ්‍යයි.
Right. So, we will discuss only one out of these.
අපි දැන් මේ සෙග්මන්ට් එකට යමු. අපි දැන් යන්නේ let's practice කියන සෙග්මන්ට් එකට. 5 minutes. අපිට තව විනාඩි මං හිතන්නේ 6ක් 7ක් වගේ තියෙනවා. ඔව්. අපි test 6 2015 වල තියෙන්නේ නේද?
You received the following note from your friend Mevan. Now, they have given the note of Mevan children. Dear friend, we are moving to a new house. I need you. Please meet me, Mevan. That's all. So, they have given a note. You have to write. The question is, Mevan's note doesn't tell you anything much. You need to ask some questions, write your reply and include the following. Thank him for the note. Ask questions about leaving the old house, the new house, express willingness to meet and give a date. It's very simple children, because everything is given.
අපි මේක පොඩ්ඩක් සිංහලෙනුත් පැහැදිලි කරලා දුන්නොත් හොඳයි නේද නිර්මලා මිස්?
දැන් මේ මෙවන් කලින් අපි පෙන්වුවානේ නෝට් එක. ඒක තියෙනවා O level paper එකේම තියෙනවා. මෙවන් ලිව්වා I'm moving house and I want to meet you. That's all. So now දැන් අපි මේ මෙවන්ගේ නෝටිස් එකේ එච්චර දේවල් නැති හින්දා අපිට ප්‍රශ්න. ඇයි මෙයා එකපාරට ගෙවල් මාරු කරන්නේ? ඇයි හම්බ වෙන්න ඕනේ කිව්වා. මෙන්න මේ ටික තමයි අපි ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ. Thank him for the note. අර හදිසියෙ හරි නෝට් එකක් එව්වට thank කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක බොහොම ලේසියෙන් පුළුවන්. Thank you very much for your note.
ඒකට ලකුණකුත් හම්බ වෙනවා.
ඊට පස්සේ ask questions about leaving the old house. එකපාරට මොකද මේ යන්නේ? Why are you leaving your old house? ඒති. Right? ඊළඟට about the new house. Where is your new house? එතනත් හරි. ඊළඟට express willingness to meet. I like to meet you and give a date. Let us meet on 6th Monday. That's all. And you write your name.
That's it.
That's it. Let us see.
Right.
Okay. Dear Mevan, thank you for the note informing me about leaving the old house. What made you change it all of a sudden? Where is your new house? Is it big? I'll meet you before you leave. I'll come to your place tomorrow, the 29th Monday, Nipuna. Right.
Simple.
Yes. Now let us move on to
Another
notice. This time notice. In 2016, 17, 19, notices had come. Right. So I have taken 2019 question, the recent year paper.
කියන්නේ 2019
paper එකේ ප්‍රශ්නේ. You are the secretary of the ELA of your school. You have organized a singing competition in English. Write a notice inviting all the students of grade 9 to watch the event. Use about 40 to 50 words. You have to include date, time, place of the competition.
Right.
මතකයිනේ අපි උඩින්ම notice කියලා ලියනවා. ඊට පස්සේ English Literary Association of your school. එතකොට නමක් දාන්න ඕනේ. ගැමුණු විද්‍යාලය has organized what? Singing competition in English. It will be held on 2nd February 2020 at 2 p.m. in the school main hall. අර මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ මෙතනදී it will be held කියලා නවත්තලා on 2nd of February 2020 ඊළඟට at 2 p.m. in the school main hall කියලා point bullet තුනකින් ලියන්න පුළුවන්.
නිර්මලා මැඩම් මකින් මට අහන්න අවශ්‍ය ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා. දැන් මේක මේ වගේ නෝට් එකක් ලියද්දි මෙන්න මේක වරද්ද ගන්නවා. දැන් මේක head organized කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්ද? එක්කෝ නැත්නම් කෙලිම past tense වලින් organized කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්ද?
අපි පොඩ්ඩක් question එකට යමු.
අපි යමු question එකට.
ඇයි වරද්ද ගන්න ප්‍රශ්නෙම තියෙනවානේ. Your school you have organized. එතන you හින්දා එතන have වුණා අපි එහෙනම්
present perfect
අපිට present tense වලින් present perfect වලින්
දාන්න පුළුවන්.
right the school has organized කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්.
එතකොට නිර්මලා මිස් බොහෝ දුරට අපි මේ ක්‍රමය පාවිච්චි කරා නම් මේක present tense past tense future tense ළමයින්ට අවුලක් නැහැ. හැබැයි මේ මොකද්ද මේ perfect tense එක පොඩ්ඩක් පටල ගන්නවා. ඒකෙන්ද මේක කටපාඩම් කරගත්තා නම් හරි.
මේක වෙන්න අපි බලන්න English Literary Association කියන එක body එකක් හින්දා එකයි singular හින්දා has දානවා. Students of the Literary Association එහෙම නැත්නම් members of the Literary Association දැම්මනම් have organized නා. ඔච්චරයි ඔයගලන්ට මතක තියාගන්න වෙන්නේ. අනිත් ටික structure එක එහෙමමයි.
එතකොට මේ basic ටික මතක තියාගන්න ඕනේ. Note, date, who is authorizing thing, and time, and the body.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Right. දැන් මේක මම අර අපි assignment එකක් විදිහට I thought of just giving this to you. මේක දරුවනේ මේක මමත් ඇත්තට මමත් මේ තව ටීචර් කෙනෙක් තමයි මේක මේ මම දැක්කා මෙහෙම ළමයිට කරනවා මට හිතුණා ඒක හොඳයි ඔයගොල්ලත් එක්ක ෂෙයා කරගොත් තින් කියලා මෙන්න මේක ඔයගොල්ලන් ඇඳ ගන්න. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ පොතේ ඇඳගෙන දැන් බලන්න මේ පටන් ගන්න කොහොමද නෝටිස් එකක් ලියන්න. මෙතන නෝටිස් 1 2 3 4 5 6 notices are there. දැන් ප්‍රශ්න මේකෙන්ම දිනා 6ක්ම ලියන්න පුළුවන්. There will be කියලා පටන් ගන්න අපි. There will be a, there will be an. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා an පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ vowel sound එකක් ඉස්සරහට කියලා. දැන් එතකොට පළවෙනිම එක තමයි meeting for the senior prefects. ඊට පස්සේ date එකක් තියෙනවා on Monday the 5th of May. ඊට පස්සේ interval එක කියනවා the school main hall. Right. Shall I show you this,
yes.
children? Now, you can see, I'm going to start writing one. There will be...
Wait, I will help you. Right. Okay. Right. Then,
right.
පුළුවන් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්.
There will be a meeting for the seniors prefects on Monday the 5th of May during the interval at the school main hall.
හරි ලේසියි මේ chart එක
main hall. පළවෙනි sentence එක මම ලියලා හරි. ඊළඟට බලමු lecture එක. There will be a lecture on protecting environment on 3rd May at 2 p.m. at the auditorium. Another one. Another one. There will be a exhibition.
Exhibition.
Okay. Then And
And
there will be an exhibition on science and technology on, because it's a day, now here not on, because 13th to 15th. Then from 13th to 15th May, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the school premises. Another one, there will be a band show on 4th December during the school holidays at BMICH.
අදට අපි ඔතනින් ඉවර කරමු
තව
නේද?
එකක් තියෙනවා ටක් ගාලා මම ඔයගොල්ලන් මේක අපි දානවා අප්ලෝඩ් කරනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ අසයින්මන්ට් එකට ඊළඟ සෙන්ටන්ස් එක the purpose of the meeting is to ශ්‍රමදාන is to
ඔව්.
and next one all the students are invited, all the grade 11 students are welcome, all the parents and children are requested to participate. Right. And there is one more. Right. Additional information. You should bring some cleaning tools. You should wear school uniform. You should hand over the application form on or before. So then you can create as many as much possible of notices using this. That is the assignment for you all.
Thank you Nirmala Miss for preparing this wonderful presentation. ඉතින් නිර්මලා මිස් ගොඩාක් ස්තුතියි අද මේ මහන්සිලා මේ වැඩේ කරාට. දැන් ඊමේල් ඇඩ්‍රස් එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ දැක ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මේ ඊමේල් ඇඩ්‍රස් එකට රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් ඉල්ලීමක් කරන්න මේ අසයින්මන්ට් එක අපිට කරන්න ඕනේ. ඊට පස්සේ අපි ඉදිරියේ දවසකදී අපි මේ අසයින්මන්ට් එක සාකච්ඡා කරනවා. So that's all we have for you today. ඉතින් අද ගොඩක් දේවල් that's all කියලා කිව්වට ගොඩාක් දේවල් අපි සාකච්ඡා කරා. ඉතින් අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා ඊළඟ වැඩසටහනිනුත් මේ වගේ ලස්සන ප්‍රසන්ටේෂන් එකක් එක්ක ඕගොල්ලන්ව හම්බ වෙන්න.